Greetings and welcome to I'm Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, and welcome to your Soul Scopes for Gemini Decan 1, whose birthdays range from May 22nd to the 31st. And to all my friends, welcome back. Greetings, and welcome back to the home of your Akashic Record, Zodiac readings, and to all the beautiful humans who are tuning in for the very first time. This is a Soul Scope. That reading is a live channel reading, and this is going to be for the time period of October 1st through the 15th for Gemini Decan 1, whose, again, birthdays are from May 22nd through the 31st. So, right off, we're going to tail in this with a little bit of summary. So if you're tuning in for the first time, we run these bi-monthly, so you may want to check your September end of the month from the 15th through the 16th through the 30th of September, because this is a highlight from that portion. So I'm going to kind of summarize, because here at the end of September, you found yourself in the position to move some things forward, asking for some favors, being able to kind of call the shots. So you were able to, you had the golden lottery ticket, I guess is the best and fastest way to say what they're saying here. And so you were, if you didn't sequester the confidence, which was in your favor here at the end of September, to start moving some plans forward, realizing some dreams and stepping more so in your power, you are going to be shifted quite a bit through the month of October. We've got the glorious harvest moon making its appearance on October 1st, which is typically happens in September, but our shift in time in our calendar year this year put that smack square at the very beginning of October, and then to follow up with a very rare blue moon. This cycle only happens every 3 years, and so you're looking at a very heightened emotional month, and there was a lot of gathering and energies and moving and socialism, as far as getting out and invitations and engagements of, festivities and invitations and that were happening. And you kind of got lost in there, just, being able to come in and be that breeze and that light, effervescent, fragrance that you are, around others, was able to allow you to avoid. So you got lost in September. And now you're looking at the momentum that you lost and the fear that is looking now through the moon. And this particular, on October 1st, this moon is in Aries. So first you're going to come up to anger and frustration. A lot of self-judgment, a lot of self-critique, that intensity from time that you feel like you lost by not using that energy of charisma that was on your side, and that self-confidence that you were flowing into your space. If you miss those opportunities, you're going to be looking very hypercritically at yourself during the first couple of weeks, predominantly from September 29th through the 3rd of the month here. And also, I just want to let you know these videos are pre-recorded, so today's date, if I'm not mistaken, September 26th. So by the time you see this, you'll have already probably gone through a majority of it before the first moon here on the first full moon, because there's 2 in this month. And you are going to be caught in between it, and what's happening is you're also going to be experiencing the slowdown. So there's a little bit of aggression coming in with the Aries moon and the heightened emotional feelings that you lost. And also, there was some, and if I'm not mistaken, they're reminding me to tell you that you were looking at walking into some new relationships at that time, like meeting someone and bringing those. And so you got kind of lost and it didn't fare the way you thought it would, and you put a little bit of time and energy there, and instead of keeping focus on your dreams and on yourself, you missed out on some opportunities, and now you're looking at this really, I didn't get the vibe that I thought I was going to get. I wasn't feeling that intensity. Now I'm looking at the momentum that I've lost. So not only are you looking nostalgically at the past and the need for the relationship, because you were, the affection and things were there boiling and, cooking, but somehow all of this lost momentum. So I'm not sure what distracted you overall, but where you are is looking at the desire to have a fulfilling relationship and a rewarding career that is based on your soul. You want something that has a deeper meaning now. So just money and just work to pay the bills is not enough. And you're looking at all the places where you have lack, and it's causing a lot of sorrow and a lot of pain. And so in between the two moons is sandwiched a retrograde. So I'm trying to listen very clearly at what it is that you need to do. So I want you to listen very clearly, because these are the conditions. Now, this is the part where we're going to talk to you about how to move through this current cycle, because now you're looking at November before you can start countermeasuring any forward movement, because anything that you do during the month of October is only going to slow down tremendously. And this is a full-on retrograde. It's already moving, and so this place where we start subjecting ourselves to self-judgment and self-criticism only hurts us more. It brings us into more deep loneliness, feeling helpless, feeling like a victim, feeling like we can't dig ourselves out. And here we go again. Now we're looking at these causes and all the effects from our belief systems. And so the impact is nothing ever works out for me. So we're going to take a look at this in the Consciousness Oracle deck here. Let's see if I can get it better. There's that. And what they want you to do is to sit not just in silence. They're going to give you some time here, and you're going to you're going to want to be alone, first of all. You're already feeling that desire to kind of map out what happened. So you're going to begin a series of reorganization. This is going to start on the home level. And I tell my clients all the time, you can always tell the condition of someone's mind by looking at their home. Because the clutter and unkeptness is just why there's that big saying about a clean house and spring cleaning and clearing things out and making room for new things. You're going to want to start reorganizing. This is going to be your first indication that you are moving through the thoughts of your mind, clearing out things. And while you're doing those tasks and breaking the monotony in your life, start paying attention to what you can clean in the closet of your heart. They want you to start excavating and throwing out those old beliefs and those old ways of you telling yourself that this is emotional withdrawal, which they just talked about. That place where you're going to need to withdraw from the world to really clear and remove that place where you tear your own self down. There's enough haters in the world. You got to block them out anyway. You got to control their retelling you what you already believe to be true. So you have to change that. And when you change that belief, then you'll have people lined up in your corner. And those people that are already there and impressed with all that you've done this year are still there, but now you're doubting your ability to step into that. So you've withdrawn. And so now they're saying it's going to be a requirement for not only for you to withdraw even further, but now it's your time to really go in. And I love that this is by the water, because this is the clearing, the releasing, the cleansing of the healing process. This is a restore and a call back to balance right now. Then we're going to move on to the Keepers of the Light. To see, well, number one, I can already tell you that they're telling you to have compassion. This tearing of yourself down is brutalizing to the energies that you've already put out there. That open communication, not only with yourself, Mercury is going to allow you, this retrograde is going to allow you to hear from your soul. Also, following and trusting and listening to your intuition, of that place of your soul where we can acknowledge what we are hearing very clearly. Then also then to be able to turn around and undo those damaging words that we've done to ourselves and speak openly communications about who we are to ourselves. Begin that journal, sitting down and writing it, but then you also got to turn around and speak it. And I'm going to read this because he told me to tell you this. Get the weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So you have to hear yourself change the statements that you're making. And in so doing, it actually it allows the vibration of the new place of where you want to really go to transcend the energy that you've been putting out there here towards the end of September. And if you don't stop this cycle now, you'll continue it all the way through November, which then just cascades that right into the 2020, and all the momentum that you've built from January to October of 2021, I meant to say, all the momentum that you've built up till now, the 10 months here of this year, you're going to lose all of that if you don't bring this into clarity very quickly. And I don't want that for you. They don't want that for you, your guides, your ascended masters. You want to go into this place in your life where struggle is no longer real. And please stop saying that too. The struggle is not real. And the more you keep saying it, the more you keep making it real. And now we're going to go into your soul superpower. This is a sacred power deck to highlight boundaries. Overcoming, once again, your own self-imposed, self-sabotaging limitations. You are going to have to walk over. We already have to step over the haters, right? So now you have to step over that internal self-hater mode that is your self-sabotage. You're going to have to climb and ascend. Let it all go. Drop every baggage, every harmful thing that you've ever said. I'm fat. I'm not good enough. I don't look like them. They don't respect me. Anything that you are saying that is in the form of a negative, you need to look at where that is. Take this time to do some deep emotional reflection, because you are going to be stuck right in between sandwiched, hardcore, between these two moons. They're not going to be kind. Mercury retrograde, there he is, showing right up, letting you know you are going to have to change the way you speak and communicate about yourself. Self-love is the key here. Actually, I'm going to pull one more card. Divine consciousness is in flow with you right now. The source, the creator, is with you now, standing with you in the highest heights, all the way down to the deepest depths, and wants that place for you to not only expand into the person and the soul that you are, but wants to enable you to have the life that you truly desire. So I'm Demi, and I want to thank you for tuning in to Soul Scopes. And hey, I want to remind you guys, if you have signed up for a free reading, man, every week we send out those notifications of the winners. Those are already in your inbox, and if you haven't done so, sign up today. And if this resonates with you and this is you and you want some more specific clarity about what steps you need to take, we have an exclusive free reading offer, because of all the love that you guys have been sharing, for liking, subscribing, and sharing. We're giving you this exclusive YouTube offer. See it in the description. There's a link below for a wonderful offer for a reading that we're only sharing here on this social media platform. So I want to thank you, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.